What's up, guys? It's John, and today we're going to cover the perfect follow-up. So I want you to think about how you would rate yourself and what your definition of proper follow-up is, because it's probably way off. So let me ask you, what do you think is an acceptable level of response time to reach out to your leads and your contacts? Is it 30 seconds from their inquiry? Is it 10 minutes, 24 hours, or maybe you're waiting days or weeks to get back to them? And how about the frequency of your follow-up? Are you just reaching out once, and then if you don't connect, you're throwing it on the back burner or forgetting about that opportunity? Are you reaching out multiple times a day, once a week, once a month? What's that look like? And what methods of communication are you using? Are you simply just calling them, or is it a combination of email, text, physical mail, phone calls, voicemail drops? What are you using? And are you automating this follow-up with software, or are you using human beings that are responsible for these manual tasks? And when you look at your approach, is it scripted to be perfect so you could predict the conversion rates, or is everyone saying something different every time? Do you have a method to measure your follow-up so you can identify flaws and areas of improvement? Because what is measured can be managed, right? And are you providing your customers a path of least resistance from getting to know you and getting to pay you? And are you customizing this message and the communication style based on where someone is in the sales cycle? And if this is the first time you're hearing these types of questions and maybe you don't have great answers, you have a problem. So here's some feedback from clients during our initial onboarding interviews. I write down leads as they come in on Post-it notes and then place them on my monitor. We generate hundreds of leads a week. Debbie handles all the follow-up and gets back to them within 3 days. Most of our business is by phone. The calls go to an answering service, and then we get a report at the end of each day. We don't want to build an email list. People don't like to get emails from businesses. There's a calendar on our website, so people can book an appointment, but it's really fake. We have to manually confirm all appointments. A lot of people aren't home when we arrive for an appointment. We don't confirm in advance, but we do charge them $100 for no-shows. Our techs are trained to sell the high-ticket services first, which hurts our conversions. We don't own our lead lists, so there's no way to really upsell them later on. It's policy to not ask for a customer review because we don't want to know if it would be a good or bad one. I only like to follow up with people once or twice. They obviously aren't interested, so why waste time on them? These are very painful to read, and it's even worse to hear. So this is why it's hurting your business. The average customer requires 7 to 15 touches before they pay you money. Websites have an average conversion rate of 1 to 2%. They're really horrible for generating customers on their own. So what you must do is create an omnipresence to your market. Literally track, target, and stalk them so you stay top of mind. And winning will consist of a combination of web, social, email, text, and phone campaigns. Because life gets busy, and if you don't keep contact with your opportunities, they will absolutely move on to someone else. A Harvard study showed that you have less than 5 minutes to get in contact with a customer opportunity before you lose them forever. And really, you want to contact them within seconds. Most of your revenue is sold on the back end. I think everybody here knows that. So the initial offers, sales, and services, they'll never sustain your business. The high-ticket upsell offers are what makes a business flourish. And your easiest sales are to existing customers, not new ones. So if you're paying for leads and not following up with them correctly, you're really sailing on a sinking ship. So here's the shiny object trap. Business owners have been tricked and trapped into believing they need to pay monthly for separate services. So many of you may be using an email service like MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, or SendGrid, a phone service like CallRail or CallDrip, another texting service, Scipio, ClickSend, maybe a tracking service, Google Sheets, Airtable, a CRM service, HubSpot, Pipedrive, ClickUp, and then a calendar service, Acuity and Calendly. That's a lot of software. So does this make any sense? All of these softwares can easily add up to $400 to $800 a month minimum, depending on the size of your business. That's over $10,000 a year. And using multiple services is confusing. It's segmented and it's hard to navigate. Nothing's integrated, and you need to log into multiple platforms to conduct your business, not to mention learn all of them and keep up with new features. There's often an overlap in features between these software packages and the functionality. So you're really paying and not getting much more. It just doesn't make any sense. So how about one tool to rule them all? What if you could just have one platform to centrally manage all of your leads, all of your customers, and all of your campaigns? You can just invest in one platform and reduce your monthly bills by hundreds of dollars, thousands a year. You can automate your customer follow-up and cut response time down from days to seconds without lifting a finger. And this will increase your sales conversions with software that doesn't take no for an answer, it never sleeps, never gets sick, and it never takes a day off. So you'll be leveraging email, text, regular mail, phone, voicemail, and others from one single interface with artificial intelligence for your responses. You can standardize and script perfect responses so you can predict the results and conversion rates of your campaigns. And you'll have a method to measure and report on your follow-up to identify flaws and areas of improvement. So this will provide your customers a path of least resistance from getting to know you to getting to pay you. And you'll be customizing your message and your communication style based on where they are in that sales cycle. So you can do it all. Perfect follow-up.